Whoa, what are you doing out here? It's a little cold. Just a few days ago, it was mid-70s. Literally, just a few days. But I've decided that it's finally time to tell the story of my car right here, 2012 Kia Forte. Let's go in here when it's a little warmer and talk about that. So let's rewind a bit here. The date, if I'm not mistaken, was February 26, 2017. I had just gotten off from a long day of work at the old government job, was on my way home, got on the interstate, and I'm going to pass this semi that was in the right lane, and I was in the left lane, and right when I get past it, I notice, hey, the car is not gaining momentum as it once was, or as it should be. So I look down, the tach is sitting dead at 0. I stomp the gas and nothing. So I realize, oh gosh, the engine has ceased to operate as it should be. So get back over in front of the semi with no power whatsoever, no power brakes, steering, none of that stuff. Thankfully, my son wasn't with me and traffic was very light that day. 2 good reasons. So I get over on the shoulder safely, put it in park, turn the ignition off, and then I try to turn it back on, and it tries to start, kinda. And that was when I discovered that with this fine piece of Korean craftsmanship here, with about 98.9% certainty, that I had fallen victim to the Kia engine recall. However, the engine in this car was not subject to that recall, although it most likely should have been. Obviously it should have been. This, like I said before, is a 2012 Kia Forte SX hatchback. It has the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. And if you search Kia engine recall, you'll see in about 2015, Hyundai and Kia started recalling 1.7 million vehicles. However, I asked about this at the dealership. It was mostly like Optimas and Sportages. The Forte was not subject to that recall apparently because this engine had a different code. It's still the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. Now you may ask what caused this issue. Well, if we look at the first search result here, the explanation is because manufacturing debris can restrict oil flow to connecting rod bearings, that can cause bearings in 2 liter and the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engines to wear and fail. And it goes on to say, the problem can also cause fires. Thankfully, the car didn't catch on fire. That would not have made for a good day. So like I corrected myself before on the date, it was 2018, not 2017. The car had 65,000 miles on it when this issue happened. Since I bought the car brand new, it was still under the 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So that happened February 26, 2018. Kia had a lot of engines to replace, so I had to wait on one to be built in Korea. So I get the paperwork right here, Parkside Kia, Knoxville, Tennessee. They did a great job replacing the engine. That's where I bought the Sorento. That's where I've had most of the service done on this car. Let's see here. When did I get the car back? So February 26, 2018. That's when it died. I got the car back June 2nd. You can do the math, but there was a good bit of time span there. So like I said, Parkside was great to work with. It did take me about 3 or 4 days before they could get me a loaner, because they had to get it approved to give me a loaner for that long. You know, what else are they gonna do? They've got my car. It's under warranty. It's being fixed under warranty. Service manager over there, great dude, got it approved. Now in the meantime, I did have the Jeep right there that you see in the background, so I wasn't completely without a car. But given that that thing gets about 14 miles a gallon, the Forte gets a little more than double that. Not something I wanted to drive every day. The Jeep was my daily driver for about 5 years, so I've paid a lot in gas on that thing. All in all, it wasn't a terrible experience getting the car fixed, and the only thing that really irked me about the entire situation was that Kia didn't recall this initially when the others were recalled. It did put me in a very dangerous situation, as I was in the left lane on the interstate when it just shut off. Thankfully, there was not a lot of traffic and I could safely get over. Had I been in downtown Knoxville, or, you know, someone that lives in a busier city, or just in the middle of a 2-lane country road with nowhere to get on a shoulder, may not have turned out so safe. But I do like to look for positivity in any situation, and here's the positivity I take away from this. The engine was replaced. The car had 65,000 miles on it, almost on the dot. The car now has just under 90,000 miles on it, just a hair. So my takeaway on that, I've got an almost 10-year-old car. It's about 8 years old now, 2012, with an engine that's got 25,000 miles on it. The car's still in pretty decent shape. Still looks good. Still drives good. And it's paid for. That just extended the time that I would need to buy another vehicle about that much further, which I'm not mad about. Make sure you pay attention to recalls. If you have one of these and the engine's not been replaced, you might want to check with your dealer on that, see if they can do something, or see if they can, you know, at least check it or whatnot. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. I'll eventually replace this car with a truck of some sort, but not anytime real soon, because this is still running good, gets great gas mileage, doesn't cost me anything other than occasional oil change, wipers, maintenance, tires, and insurance. No payment on this, no payment on the Jeep. And I've got a little utility trailer. So why do I need anything else right now? Thanks for watching.